The Gredos mountain range, located in central Spain, is a stunning and rugged natural landscape with soaring peaks, deep valleys, and rich biodiversity. But it is the Spanish ibex, a subspecies of the Iberian ibex endemic to the Iberian Peninsula, which lures adventurers into this incredible wilderness. The history of the Spanish ibex in the Gredos mountain range is a remarkable tale of conservation and the crucial role of hunting in its survival. At the end of the 19th century, no more than 20 Spanish ibex were left in the Gredos mountain range. The population experienced a significant decline due to several factors, including habitat loss, poaching, and disease.
We are here at Gredos. Gredos is, to me, is one of the best examples of how hunting helps the conservation. At the end of the 19th century in Gredos mountains, there were reckoned to be no more than 20 Spanish ibex left. Thanks to some hunters that they went to visit the king at that time, and they proposed the king to make some protection to preserve that species that only happens in Spain. The King Alfonso XIII, he liked the idea and he established a royal hunting reserve in this area. The poaching at that time would limit the number of the ibex, was the local poaching, people looking after the goats and living in the mountains that they needed to get some food supply for the families. So they will shoot the ibex just to get the meat. They have only muzzle loads, shotguns, and even with that they were such a good hunters that they almost extinct the ibex. What they did is they took many of the local poachers, the good ones, and they offered them to be gamekeepers instead of poachers. That system worked very well because with that the population increased a lot, and from those 20 animals we get to a population over 6,000. That is a very, very good result of what hunting means for conservation. If they would have not been for those hunters that went the king, and the king who was a hunter that liked the idea, the Gredos ibex would have been extinct without any doubt. We are in Gredos Hunting Reserve with two of the gamekeepers that look after the area here. Gredos Hunting Reserve has got over 40,000 hectares divided in two slopes, northern slope and south slope. Now we are on the northern slope where there is 12 gamekeepers and there is another 13 on the southern slope. Part of the gamekeepers they are paid by the government and part of the gamekeepers they are paid by the local owners of the hunting rights, which are the village. Sisto is one of the gamekeepers from the private company paid by the locals, and Pepe is from the game department from the government. They are the ones that really looks after the area and do the anti-poaching here. So to qualify as a gamekeeper, you need to pass exam, and only the people with the best results will get the job. That is very important. There is still, especially on the local areas, on the rural areas, there are still people that they love the job and they want to do it.
Pues un día normal es salir de patrulla dependiendo de la zona.
On a normal patrol day, they will go early in the morning before light and will do around 8 to 20 kilometers of walking on one valley or two different valleys, checking the area.
Es un furtivismo de trofeo. La gente aquí no viene.
Here the poaching is mostly for trophy. People that they poach an animal, they will do just to keep the trophy, and they will not do anything with the meat. That is totally different than the legal hunting, and that on that case we'll take the meat and we'll take also the trophy.
A nosotros nos permite identificarles.
They cannot arrest the people, they can only identify the people. They cannot do research in a car. They need to call the Guardia Civil, which is the local police, to do the research on the car and to arrest people.
Pues yo creo que ahora estamos bastante bien equipados, tanto con los drones.
They are very well equipped now. That's something new with the drones, the thermal vision, that is improving a lot their job. Who pays your salary? ¿Quién paga tu sueldo?
Bueno, pues mi sueldo viene gracias a las gestoras cinegéticas y a los cazadores que compran.
Your salary is coming directly from the hunting.
Eso es.
That is the use of the management of the trophies goes through a public auction, and then the money that the hunters they pay for it, either the outfitters who pay for their clients or the locals that they can buy, then that money goes direct to the owners of the land, which are the village, and from that money you get your salary, if I understand. Is that correct?
Yes.
On your case, Pepe, you are paid by the local government because you are official gamekeeper, but part of his salary is coming from the income from the hunting that takes place on the reserve.
Yo creo que sí, todo también tiene que influir un poco en la educación.
They think if we manage to change the education of the people on the respect for the wildlife and the respect for the legal hunting, which is that would really preserve the wildlife. They say they are not people that talks, they are people that works. I have to say that I hunt all around Spain, and I have hunted many places around the world. And to me, Gredos is got the most professional gamekeepers I've seen in the world. Sito, Pepe, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your job. And thank you for doing this to protect hunting and to preserve hunting for the future.